Hi, me again. Still weird about this blog thing. Or vlog, sorry. I figured I'd share, I guess, my first day of chemo. It was yesterday. I feel okay. Yesterday I felt okay at the cancer clinic until they put the Benadryl in, and then all went. My eyelids started to just go like that, and all of a sudden I was passed out, and I had a couple of visitors pop in, and that made me kind of pass out a little more, I guess. And well, no, the visitors were great. I mean, but I was just dozing off while they're talking to me and stuff. It was like one of those eyelids heavy thing. The last medication I had to take, which is rituximab, out of my RCHOP treatment. It took 4 hours to infuse because they have to make sure that I don't have any reactions to it or anything, because it's usually the one that people react to the most. Anyways, it was actually not too shabby. After all the chemos, one of them made my sinuses kind of hurt, but then once the Benadryl went in, it was okay. And then after it was all said and done, I was really groggy, and they made me take a wheelchair out, which, whatever. I mean, I'd made some little quick trips to the bathroom during, but that was about it. And so we were there at the cancer treatment center for 8.5 hours. It was kind of a long day. My husband, bless his soul, he was working nights the night before. We went pretty much straight to the cancer center after he got home. He had a quick shower and we went to the cancer center. He passed out for about, I don't know, I wasn't supervising him, so like 15 minutes that I can maybe vouch for, sitting up in a little chair. So anyway, it was, they were very, very, very pleasant. I had great nurses. Their names were Amy and Pam and Lisa, I believe. And it was a nice day. It was a good day. They were really, really, really good to me. After that, of course, when I got home, I felt a little bit like I was hungover almost. Like it was like a really tired, kind of just a groggy feeling. You know, your stomach is kind of off, and yeah, I just kind of felt the nausea was kind of kicking in a little bit, and so I took the medicine they gave me for it. And by the time I woke up, I went to bed early. I went to bed at like, I want to say like 9:30, I think. I don't know. I was kind of out of it. Woke up in the morning and I felt almost like $1,000,000. So, and I felt pretty normal. I felt well rested. And about 15 minutes later, the nausea started to kick in a little. So I took my anti-nauseants and it went away within like half an hour. So that was great. So the only side effect I really notice is my legs feel kind of like jello. They're still pretty shaky. They're not that strong. But I mean, my body's trying to fight something off, so whatever. And the steroids are great, and I'm still allowed to take my Concerta, so that made my day a lot more productive. Just mentally, I was able to get bills paid and get all that stuff done. And I did take my first client today, so that was good in the evening, and that went well. My hands still worked. I was a little nervous because one of the drugs they were mentioning was vincristine. They said it can cause numbness and tingling in the hands and feet. And like, I need that. I'm a lash tech. So, no, so I did take my lash client, good. And they did tell me that my tumor could shrink really quickly, but I can't believe it. It's like, it's so little. It's like, it used to be like here to here. And now it's like here to here. It's just little. It's just a little bitty lump now. And I'm so happy about that. I got my kids to feel it today, so they were pretty pumped. I've read online that it could swell up a little bit more again, but probably get knocked out the second time, so we'll see. But I did catch it early, so it could just completely knock it out this one round. So I still have to take some steroids for the next few days, and I have to take my anti-nauseants and my ranitidine. It's basically prescription Zantac, so it's free for Canadians with plans. So after that, I guess I'm pretty well good to go. But yeah, I feel like I'm completely sharp as a tack. Stomach's been pretty good. I got my mother-in-law to pick me up some melon today. So like, she got watermelon and honeydew and cantaloupe, and it was really good. And my daughter learned how to make stir fry tonight, so that was pretty cool. Dad was teaching her to cook. Hoping for my skin to clear up from the eczema and stuff like that. So I think the other day my son took advantage of his counseling at school. I remember the week that I found out I had cancer, I called the school and asked the principal to set some counseling or some kind of action plan up for my kids for when they came back from the Christmas break, because I knew that they would know. So they did. And Thomas has taken advantage of it, and his counselor is really great. He's told him that if he ever feels like he needs to talk, that he can let him know, and he'll pull him aside or whatever and spend some time with him, just telling him jokes and stuff, just make him bring up. So I'm glad he's able to talk to someone, because he hasn't really been opening up to everybody else. But saw my mom and my sister the other day. They stopped in last night before I got too groggy. I was still tired, I guess, and I had just had some supper, so that was good. I'm so glad I can eat. I hate throwing up. I haven't thrown up at all yet. Let's hope it stays that way. And my dad popped in with them. He brought my Carson home. He took Carson tobogganing, sledding on a hill until the sun came up. It was pretty cool. So yesterday, Carson got a good day out of it. My little guy, he's 5. And yeah, my other kids are doing okay, I think. And I got my new wig came. It's the one that looks like my hair. It's pretty cool. So Chris went and picked that up today. Today when my legs were jello-y, I kind of lived on popsicles for the first half of the day. So I was like, honey, I'd like a popsicle, but my legs felt like jello. And he said, okay, well, go ahead, have one. I'm like, go catch it, husband. So he actually went for that. So he was doing pretty good, and I felt okay mentally, and from like the hips up I felt good, so I was rubbing his feet too for it. I appreciated him very, very much. What can I say? Very, very, very blessed, and I feel good, and hopefully the rest of the journey goes this easy. If I can have one yucky hangover day every round, and that's not so bad, I guess. I'm really hoping my eczema will clear up, because it's an autoimmune disease, so it's just my eczema, or my immune system acting on overdrive, so that should hopefully clear up. And I took my rings off last night, Sunday night, because I wanted to make sure that they didn't swell on if I got too much IV stuff. I didn't know how my body would react, but they don't feel too fat, so I think I should be okay to put them back on. I think I'm going to wait the first week, though, just to make sure, because they're really hard to get off if they swell on. I've gained weight before. Anyway, yeah, I had a little bit of sleeplessness last night, but that was about it, and no, I feel good. Chemo hasn't knocked me out yet. I know I'm supposed to lose my hair soon, but whatever, I'm prepared for that. We all know that. Anyway, thanks for everyone who invested in my journey, and everyone who cares, and all the support. Oh, my twin sister popped by today, and she brought her little ones over, and they brought me Maltesers and some ripe flowers. Oh, gosh, they're right there. So they're super cute, and yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get back to normal. This week I'm gonna take kind of half time, so I'm gonna book every second hour of my day so that I have a little rest and relaxed time between clients. I don't have to worry about hitting deadlines if I'm mentally out of it or anything like that. But no, I had good hand control and good mental stuff today, so it was good. I hope it keeps up like that. And next week I should be back to normal, because I can't imagine the second week being as tiring as the first. So, all right, talk to you all later. Bye.